Alright, welcome to the live, guys. We're gonna get this stream going. Alright. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, to the live stream. This is gonna be our first live show. We already have it here. Jesus, yeah. How are you doing? Hey man. See you. I sure appreciate you guys popping in this live. Hopefully you can hear everything okay. Hopefully the audio is good. Try to work out kinks. Is something that we can do later. Someone says can't hear me, so let's see if some other information in here. See audio working. Audio is messing up. So 1 second here. Let me make some change. This audio is what is fits here. So I'm gonna try if this audio is better. Thank you, and Pete. Guys, letting me know about the just a live show here. It'll work out. You can get these kinks, but so if that happened to have still busy. Okay. Let's see if we can do here. This will work out. Hopefully it'll get better. While we're working kinks out audio here, somebody drop a comment in the chat there. Let me know where you're from. Not a word. Okay. Yeah, we've done it earlier and the video worked. In a second, we will switch microphones. See if it will work. Anybody hear me now? Let's see how this mic is. Hopefully somebody will pop in here and let me know how this audio is. Caleb's from New Jersey. Awesome. In New York. East Coast in the house tonight. That's awesome. So is that audio better? Is that acceptable at least? This mic actually sounds good, but for some reason, I guess on the live stream it's messing up. So I'm just going to move this mic out. We're just using the mic off of the webcam, so yeah, it's not exactly what I would like, but we'll at least go for this tonight until we get the kinks worked out of it, and hopefully it'll all work out. So let's go back here and look at the chat. Let's see where some people are from here in the chat room. So yeah, we've got New Jersey, New York, Seattle. Awesome. That is great. I'd really like to go kind of that direction. Caleb says the audio is not great quality, but you can hear me. Hey, that's good. I'll take that for this first live show. I was hoping that it would all go without any hiccups, but with slow internet speed here in Northeast Arkansas is where I'm from, in case you guys don't know. Yeah, that's it. Slow internet speed doesn't work the greatest for these live streams, but we're going to try to make it work. So yeah, I appreciate every one of you jumping in here. Asheville, North Carolina, South Carolina. Bradley says stop crying. Okay, I'll try to do that. But yeah, let's tonight or this evening, good evening to the people here in the United States. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is for you, wherever you're watching from. But yeah, we're glad to have you here. I'm going to talk a little bit about drone insurance. Then we're going to open it up to some live Q&A. And then I actually have something that's pretty cool. I'm going to do a subscriber of the week. So yeah, this week I have a subscriber that kind of want to talk about. So stay tuned for that. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Let's jump into this first, and we're going to kick this off, and we are going to start off talking about the drone insurance. So hope you enjoy it. There we go. We have my little bumper. So how do you guys like that? I got an email today. It was from AirMap. I don't know if you're familiar with AirMap. I actually done a couple videos about AirMap, but it is an app that you can use on your phone. They've had some updates. They done the where you could fly your DJI drone from the app, which I made a video on that has several views. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather fly from the DJI app instead of the AirMap, but I wanted to let people know about it. But there's something now that they have where you can actually get insurance directly through AirMap. And to do that, you actually have to create a flight plan. So in case you're wondering about that, once you create a flight plan, you can go in here and you can actually choose to get insurance on your drone. Now this insurance isn't just for liability insurance. You can actually get it to cover your drone if something happens to it. So I thought it was kind of interesting. They actually have a website where you can go and find out more about it, and it's through droneinsurance.com. So let me see if we can go here, and you can kind of look and see how this works. Whenever you create your flight plan, you can actually get insurance for 1 day or for longer. Let's see if we can look here about the pricing. Let's go take a look at this. The way it works is there is a base plan for $7 a month, and that doesn't include physical damage to your drone, but if you want to, you can check that. $3 more per month. So a base plan of $10 a month for the drone insurance, but then it goes farther than that. Then you have to have the on-demand flight liability coverage, and this will go up to, it looks like $25 million of coverage. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, it really will. But $1 million of coverage, it looks like if you just want it for 1 day, you can get it for $30. If you choose to do it for 30 days at a time, it goes down to $7.48 a day, all the way up to a year at a time for $1.64 a day. So you can do the math there on what it would cost you a month to have the insurance through them. But I thought it was kind of interesting. AirMap keeps popping up these updates where you can do so much with just that app, and I think it's pretty cool. But my question is to you, I'm fixing to go back over here to the chat and take a look at some of this. My question is, do you use this? What do you have insurance on your drone? What is it that that you do? Do you have liability insurance? So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what you might have. But let's go back to the comments here and see what we have. Yeah, the JAP family says AirMap rocks. I think so too. I think it's great. I use AirMap quite often, and I think it is really good. From Western Australia, oh, that's awesome. iSpike. Yeah, we've got people from all over in here. Canada. Someone said they spent time in Mountain Home. That is cool. That's a very beautiful place. Beautiful. I love the Mountain Home area. All right, so Wiedemann Photography, use State Farm Insurance, and I hope I said your name right. We have some Wiedemanns here in our town, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I actually used Farm Bureau Insurance, and I was covered, and then all of a sudden they said that I wouldn't be covered under that plan. So I have talked to State Farm. I'm actually supposed to be talking to them some more. I want to see if they are actually going to cover it. It seems like some of these local guys, they have, one of them will tell you they'll cover drones, one of them will tell you they won't. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how that works. RDK says seems awfully expensive. I agree, it is pretty expensive. I think this is geared more towards those people that just want to say, okay, I'm going to have $30, spend $30 today on insurance, and I'm not going to do it for a month or for a year at a time. Somebody that just flies occasionally, that may be the way to go, but it is pretty expensive. Caleb says, can I tell you a good joke? You know what, Caleb, I really don't know for sure. I need to get me some jokes prepared. I think maybe you asked that on the last little live I done from Dallas. Somebody asked me that. State Farm is really just a protection plan for your drone. That could be the case there. I know that you need the protection on your drone, but you also need the liability insurance. So that's where that $30 a day comes in. And iSpike says, great picture on your live broadcast. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is brand new to me, so I'm hoping it'll all work out well. The setting up all of this with the webcam, it's all new, so hopefully this works good. I was worried about the quality a little bit, but I think it's working okay now. So, and Caleb said yes, it was. RDK says State Farm charges you $30 a year for full coverage of your drone with zero deductible. Now that's really good. Yeah, I really don't think they offered that here. I really have to check on that. That's great. You can also, there is another app. Let me pull this up real quick. There is another app that you can use that is called Verifly. I'm not sure if you ever heard of it, but you can use that and you can actually get the liability insurance on demand as well. I actually haven't used this lately, so I'm not sure what they have, but off the very beginning, I don't know if you can see the phone there. I'm not sure how that works, but it says get $1 million general liability insurance starting at $5. Policies from an hour to a full month. So that's kind of interesting, and that is Verifly. If you've ever heard of that, it's pretty cool. So it looks like right now it is telling me where I'm at, that it would cost me $10 for the next hour to have $1 million worth of liability insurance. So that's something that is, pretty important if you're going to be doing something that could result in, a lot of money if there was an accident. Let's go back here and look some more. It's here. It takes about 15 flights to make the yearly contract better than the daily. Yes, true. Don't drink and drone. Yep, I know that could be pretty awful. By the way, I'm drinking. Got me some water in this, so yeah. I had to, what do they call it, wet your whistle. Yeah, Pete, was talking about the liability. If I know there's a lag here, but if you had the coverage through State Farm and then you use this app Verifly to get liability, that may be the best option. Caleb, thank you. It says it's working great for your first stream. Very cool. And iSpike, I actually have the Logitech, I believe it's the C920. It was on special on Amazon. I believe it was like $45, $49. And so far, I think it's working pretty good. So, Pete, that's a great option or a great question. There, has anyone ever talked to anyone that had a claim? I would like to know, like through with the Verifly or whatever, has anyone had a claim, and if so, how was the process? Was it easy? Yeah, it's kind of something I'd like to learn more about as well. And I also wanted to tell you guys, we're doing this. It's a little bit early, probably for live stream. 6 p.m. here Central Time. I don't think that we'll continue to do this on Thursday night. I'd like to know, hit the chat there and let me know when is a good time for you. I'm thinking maybe on Monday evenings, like at 7 Central Time, so an hour later than this, but on Mondays. I would do that probably at least 3 times a month is kind of what I'm going for. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about that and about the time that would work good for you. I appreciate everybody chatting in here. I enjoy that. And looks like Caleb's wondering if anyone here has an Inspire 2. I don't right now. I just have the original Mavic Pro. I would love to upgrade, and I would love the Mavic 2 Pro. I think it would be amazing with that Hasselblad camera. I'm really liking that, but I'd have to sell my Mavic Pro. I've got a hard case and everything, so maybe something I can do in the future. So Chili Dragon, thank you very much. Looks like I got a super chat for $1.99. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the super chats or not. Some of you are, some of you may not be, but it definitely helps us support this channel, and it definitely helps us keep making videos for you, keep kind of funding some of these live streams, all of this stuff. So these super chats are greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. I think it's awesome. So I definitely appreciate it. Chill Dragon, yes, I see you donated. So yeah, thank you. There is a lag in this, so you have to remember there. I didn't miss it. I see it. Thank you so much. Also, if you guys don't follow me on social media, I do have, I am on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. You should see the social media names that are on the screen. At J_Malone on Instagram, at Jay's Photo on Twitter, and if you go to facebook.com/JMaloneVideos, you'll see a page there that I created. It's a brand new page. I basically just share some deals that I find, some electronic deals usually. If I see something on Amazon that is a kind of on sale or something, I'll post it on there, and like to share some stuff like that. And hopefully going to be doing some videos on there as well. I get a lot of little products that I really don't think that I should make a YouTube video about. Some of you guys would get bored with it. But if I could throw something on Facebook that may or may not help someone, that's what that page is for. So yeah, make sure to follow me on social media if you don't follow me there. So let's go back to the chat here, see what I have. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys heard me earlier, but yes, the C920 is the webcam that I use, the Logitech C920. iSpike says, love to support channels and their lives, great place to meet. Yeah, I think it is. I think someone earlier said they see iSpike everywhere, so yeah, it's great. I enjoy being able to chat live. I think it's great for all of us to kind of chat with each other. One reason why I've done this live stream an hour early, I know it was kind of early for some of you. Ken Herron does a great live stream all about drones, and he does that at 7 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, I messed up earlier today when I scheduled it, and I don't want to interfere with that. He has a great stream, and I know some of you guys really like to see Ken's live stream, so I didn't want to interfere with his. Steve-O, looking to get my first camera drone to record my ground RCs. Any suggestions? It just depends on what you're wanting to spend. The Mavic Air is, kind of what I would say is pretty good, definitely for a budget line. You can get the DJI Spark, even cheaper than the Mavic Air. But of course, if you had the money to do it, I would go with the Mavic 2 Pro. It's, to me, one of the best one on the market right now. I think it's better than the Phantom 4 Professional, in my opinion. So that's what I would go with. Flower, somebody said, hey Jay. Hey Flower, how are you doing? Hope you have a great evening today. Yeah, Pete, you're right. Ken does kind of dominate Thursday nights, and I'll definitely be finished with this stream before his streams, because Ken has a wonderful stream, has a wonderful guest. Hopefully, I was actually a guest on his stream once, and I know some of you guys come over to my channel after that. So yeah, I'll be off here and done before he starts his stream. The JAP family, you have a great question. If you're not monetized yet on YouTube, do I still need a Part 107 certificate? That's kind of a gray area. In fact, I had a phone conversation with the FAA representative, and we did talk about that. And he definitely agreed that if your channel is monetized, then you need your Part 107 certificate. I know there's a lot of people that don't, but he definitely said that you do need it. Now, what they call commercial work is furthering your business. So if you're using your drone to further your YouTube channel, even if you're not monetized yet, if you're using that to grow your YouTube channel to the point of monetization, you're actually kind of furthering a business even without money, because the commercial aspect of it doesn't have anything to do with money. So yeah, that's kind of a gray area. Actually, when I got to talking with the representative, he understood where I was coming from, and he said, you're actually right. Now, whether or not they're going to enforce that, you know, they're really not actively searching YouTube for people to enforce these rules upon. Basically, what they're doing right now is people that are flying reckless or doing something wrong, then they're going to go after them. So yeah, it's kind of a question there whether or not you do have to have the Part 107. 400 AGL, how are you doing? Great to have you here in the stream. See some familiar names here. Flowers from Holland, that's awesome. I would love to visit Holland. Flower, thank you, I appreciate that. I probably not the smartest cookie in the basket, but I try to at least know what I can. And if you don't know, I recommend calling. Calling your local, FAA office, or if you have any questions, just ask someone. That's the way that you learn so much. 400 AGL says, in furtherance of any business. Yeah, it is. So it really doesn't matter if you're getting paid or not. If you're furthering a business, then it is commercial work. You're welcome, JAP family. So yeah, I know there's several people in here that are drone flyers and are following my channel for that. How about some of you other guys? Do you have any other questions? Anything that you'd like to know, throw it out there. I'd love to answer some questions here. We still have a few minutes, so I'll be happy to try my best to answer some questions. Let me look through here and see if for some reason I have missed any. Yeah, thank you, JP, for all your conversation in here. It's great. You have to go into a meeting. Oh, Caleb, I hate to see you go, but so glad that you stopped by here. Thank you very much. Be sure and check the replay. That way you'll get to see what else we're doing here. But thank you so much for stopping by. And another thing that I can tell you guys, some of you already know, some of you don't, but I do have a second YouTube channel that I post to, not as often as I do this one, but I post to it when I can. The channel is called Mid-South Flavor. It's all about cooking, grilling, pretty much everything food related. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed and you're interested in any of that, then be sure and go over there to youtube.com/midsouthflavor and subscribe over there if that's something that you think you would be interested in. I'd love to have you over on that channel as well. Pete, you really like my tutorials on Photoshop. Thank you so much. It's one thing that I want to do with these live streams. I hope to do some live photo editing, some with either Photoshop or some with the Adobe Camera Raw. I might even do some live streams kind of talking about how I sort and edit the pictures, kind of my workflow. So let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. 400 AGL, I am in Northeast Arkansas, a little town called Corning, C-O-R-N-I-N-G. In the very northeast corner, almost to the Missouri state line. 6 miles and I can be in the state of Missouri. So yeah, I am in the top northeast corner. iSpike, thank you so much, man. I appreciate this. Glad you enjoyed the presentation. It's the first live show here that we've done, so I was hoping it would work okay. I hate it that the audio was messed up, and but we're rolling with this audio off of the webcam, and I guess you guys say it works pretty good, so we're going with that for right now at least. yeah, so if you guys haven't already, make sure that you hit that like button on this live stream. I would greatly appreciate it for these live streams or any of the videos. Hitting that like button definitely helps us. It's great. So it looks like I missed some questions here. I have my wife, who is actually a moderator in here, and she sent me a message. Someone asked a question about what ground school that I went to. I went to the uavgroundschool.com. It is a great school. Let me see if I can pull up their website here. I highly recommend that. It's awesome, and there is actually even a promo code that I have for that. So let's see if we can share this here. Yeah, it's Gold Seal Training. It's you can find it at uavgroundschool.com. It's awesome. The training was great. There is a cost to it, but you can get started for free, and you can even take a free practice exam. It definitely was great, and the way you get this lifetime access and 100% pass guarantee. So yeah, if for some reason you're in question there about whether or not you're going to pass, then whatever if you pay for this, then they'll reimburse you for every time you take the test if you don't pass. But I really think if you went through this training that you would definitely pass. I don't think there's any problem with that, because it was excellent training. Let's go back here. Kylie Carroll says Mid-South Flavor is a great channel. Thank you. Mike Kelly, congrats on the live stream. And what do I use to edit my videos? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I know there's other stuff. People wonder why I don't use Final Cut Pro, but I really like Adobe Premiere Pro, and it's all on what you get used to. So yeah, not sure if you guys would like to see any type of tutorials on that, but maybe we can do that in the future. 400 AGL says, I've been all through there. You're a trucker, so you're talking about coming through Corning. That's so. It's a route that a lot of people travel from Little Rock, Arkansas to St. Louis, Missouri. So when you do that, it goes right by my office, my business actually. So 400 AGL says, what stream software are you using? I'm using OBS. It's a free streaming software. I'm brand new to it, so everything you're seeing I've accomplished in 2 days. I got the webcam yesterday, got OBS set up, so I spent yesterday evening and today getting this set up. So Flower, do you guys have local moonshine too in the Mid-South? I don't drink anything, but yeah, there's people that make all sorts of that stuff all over this area. So yeah. Hi Spike, thank you. I like the effort you put into how you look in your studio. You have a green screen, or is the studio we see real? You think it's real. So I'll tell you what, right now in the chat below, let me know, do you think this is real behind me, or do you think it's a green screen? So go ahead and put that down in the chat. I want to see what you guys think. Dave, congratulations. You passed your 107. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. How'd you think the test was? Did you think it was hard? Did you think it was easy? Or was it just kind of a difficult test to take? $400 AGL, you looked at OBS, but you use vMix now and really happy with it. Let me check that out. I'll have to take a look at vMix. So far, I think this is working pretty good, but I would definitely check it out. So Debbie Shellnut says this is real. 400 AGL says it is green screen. But the light on my shoulder is real. So yeah, so you think this light is real. And Joe says green screen. Yeah, so kind of curious here what all you guys think. So yeah, well, let's answer that question, why don't we? Scott says real. Let's see what this is here. Like, for instance, you see all these cameras and stuff. So if I was to grab this camera, yep, it's all real back here. This is a set I did. So yeah, I love old cameras. I kind of collect them. I'm not, big collection, but uh, if anybody has an old camera that they're trying to get rid of or something, and they don't want too much money for it, or if they want to give it to me, then I'll always take old cameras. So I think it's pretty cool. By the way, I never used this camera, but I do have some cameras that I have used before. Dave said, easier than the test prep, not as much airspace as I expected. That's interesting. Also, by the way, at the end of this year, I'm going to have to recertify. So, no, that test is going to be a little bit different, a little less questions. So, Dennis Lovelady, hi, how you doing, man? Glad you're in here. Debbie, you have one of these same cameras? That's cool. Or you have some of those same cameras. 400 AGL says I pulled it right out of the green screen. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm no Peter McKinnon, with these magic tricks, but I can pull stuff right out of this green screen. So yeah, that is pretty cool. I've got some kind of interesting cameras up here, and I know a lot of you guys have some, but yeah, I like this one. This one's pretty cool. By the way, guys, I want to do something. I told you that we want to have a subscriber of the week. So that's something that I'm going to start here on the channel. And to become a subscriber of the week, I try to answer as many comments as I can. And so to be a subscriber of the week, I see all of your comments. So people that are engaging in the video, I think that's great. So yeah, this week's subscriber of the week is Dennis Lovelady. So I'm so glad that Dennis is in here. I'm so glad that Dennis was able to pop in here. Because yeah, Dennis is the subscriber of the week. Dennis is great to comment on the videos. I love his comments. His comments are very supportive. Ask great questions. So yeah, I went back through trying to figure out who it was that should become the subscriber of the week, and Dennis just really stood out to me. So thank you, Dennis, for everything that you do. Thank you for all the support on the channel. Yeah, somebody say congratulations to Dennis there. And if you guys don't know it, Dennis does have a YouTube channel. So yeah, we'll pop his YouTube channel up here. So Dennis has a channel here, and looks like he's got some drone videos, Mavic 2 Pro. So yeah, take a look at his videos here. Mavic 2 Pro sunset over Peachtree City, Georgia. Very cool. So yeah, I'm not sure how the videos are going to work on the stream, so I'm not going to play one till I test that out. But yeah, if you guys want to check out Dennis, then yeah, go check out his channel. And you can click on his name. There's three little dots. You can go to his channel and check it out. So I think that is pretty cool. So yeah, that's big congratulations to Dennis, and a thank you to Dennis. I appreciate it. Some of you guys may not realize how much support the comments, the likes, all of that is to us creators. When I see some of the comments that people are thanking me for this, then it wants me, it makes me want to make another video. And I seen a video today, have some old videos where I done some prank calls or revenge on telemarketers, and someone commented on it and was talking about how funny it was and how much they laughed. And if I can uplift someone, make them laugh, or if someone enjoys live streams or the videos, those comments keep me making videos for you guys. I love it. So all right, it looks like my children are even in the chat here tonight, so that is awesome. Let me go back here and look, see if there's any more questions that we have. Yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I would really, really appreciate it. And if for some reason you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, I'm not sure why, but if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. When you do, tap the notification bell beside it. That way you won't miss the next upload or the next live stream. So yeah, I plan on doing more of these in the future. All right, let's see if we can see these comments. Laura says that's a very good idea, subscriber of the week. Cool, I'm glad you like that. Hope you guys like that. And yeah, the way to become a subscriber of the week is to be active in the comments, post questions, and of course people that do the super chats. That's always helpful and always a way to kind of become a subscriber of the week. So yeah, something that I'll try to keep doing. Hopefully you guys like that idea. Yeah, it looks like we have several people congratulating Dennis. So you are very welcome, Dennis. iSpike looks like he's getting out of here. He's got to go. See me as a guest this Sunday. Okay, very cool. All right, so man, that is awesome. Look, Artco just subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone being in here into the live chat. And for some reason, it looks like I'm not sure how many viewers. I'm new to this, and it's not showing me exactly how many viewers. It looks like maybe the 25. I'm not sure. But thank you all for popping in here. Thanks for all the questions and the chats. So yeah, thank you so much. Let's see here. Oh, there was a question that I missed. Parker Malone asked the question, did anyone help me with my setup? Yeah, my son actually come down here and helped me build this setup. For any of you wanting to know, this is just a cheap bookshelf from Walmart. That I actually put some little strips on here to hide some lights, some LED lights, and yeah, Parker helped me with the LED lights and all this. So yeah, I gotta say thanks to my son. I have some great boys. Both of them are really awesome. But I have oldest son is 18, and he took some of his time. I don't know if it's because I asked him to or told him to, but he come and helped me with this setup. So thank you very much. 17 people watching, 17 likes. That's the way I like to see it. All right, guys. So remember, you know, we're going to be doing this subscriber of the week, and we'll be doing these live streams more often. I will probably switch this to Monday. That is kind of what I'm going for. Probably going to be doing the live streams on Monday. I don't want to interfere with people's schedules. But I'll try to do that, and hopefully this time will work good for everyone. And if so, then that's kind of where we'll keep it. I wanted to pop on here though this week, and after I got this set up and try to get this, I thought it was very cool. 400 AGL, the oldest camera you have is a Brownie box. I have a Brownie here. I forgot this one. Yes, someone said the cameras look ancient. They are pretty old. So yeah, it's pretty interesting the way these cameras were made this many years ago. It is pretty wild. And this one is a Brownie as well. So yeah. So some of you guys like these old cameras, huh? By the way, I actually have my first real camera that I started my business on. So yeah, I'll be sharing that story later in a video and showing you that camera. So make sure that you check those out. 400 AGL, yours is older than that. That's cool. I seen one a few days ago that was a very, very old camera. So yeah, I like those. Debbie, yes, by the way, on Premiere Pro help. Cool. I'll try to see what I can do. Daniel, we have Daniel in the chat room, and he says, pretty sweet set. Thank you so much. Daniel has a great channel. He's got some great content on his channel, and I highly recommend going and checking out Daniel's channel. If you haven't already, some of you guys may already know about Daniel, but if you haven't, then you really should go check out Daniel. He's got a great channel, some great videos here, but these collab tips and this was a great playlist that he has here. So yeah, you guys definitely need to check that out. If you haven't already, go check out Daniel's channel. He's a very cool guy, very helpful, be able to help you with a lot of stuff. So yeah, go check out his channel. You need to do that. Any other questions you guys have before we end this here? $400 AGL, you still have your first one too? Very cool. Yeah, I've got some of my older cameras. I actually, one of the first digital cameras I had was the Sony Mavica that used the 3.5 floppy disk that you shoved in the side. I'd love to know how many people had one of those. A lot of people had those digital cameras, but yeah, that was one of my first digital cameras. Affiliate Marketing GMC says quality on the stream looks great. Thank you so much. We had a little bit of a hiccup with the audio. I have one of these really good mics, but for some reason with the stream the audio wasn't working, so we switched to the audio on the webcam, and I'll have to watch the replay to see what it's actually like, but you guys say it is at least usable, so yeah. Looks like some one just subbed to Daniel. He's got a great channel, so you won't go wrong there. So, and Artco Drone Solutions has a channel. Cool. Yeah, you guys check out any of these channels in the chat. You can. Most of you know how to go to the channel, so definitely check out those channels in the chat. And if there's any of them that you like, and any of them that you want to subscribe to, then show your support. Subscribe to them. Oh yeah, my son Tyler says, does any of the cameras behind me work? That is a great question. If any of these work, actually, yeah, there are a couple of them that do. I'll pull down a couple cameras. This one way up here at the top that you couldn't even see. This is a EOS 10D, and I believe there's a battery in it right now, but this camera actually still works. Not only that, this one is the 50D, and it will work. I don't have a lens on this right now, so yes, it's dirty and it'll need cleaned anyways, but yes, this camera still works. Both of these cameras, at least when I put them on the shelf, they work. Or the last time I tried them, they worked. But yeah, I've used both of these cameras, and great cameras, and I've just continued going from these. I also have a Canon 70D that I usually shoot all of my YouTube videos on, and then I have a Canon 5D Mark III that I use for my photography business. I have a portrait studio. In fact, that's where I'm shooting this, and I may do some live streams and let you see some more of the studio sometime, but yeah, this is where I shoot my portraits, and I use the 5D Mark III for those. Affiliate Marketing says it sounds good. That's great. Daniel says the audio is good. Yeah, of course, I had a glitch on the live stream. I've got to get some of these audio issues figured out with this mic, because I know it's a better mic. So I'll have to talk to some people and figure out if it's settings or if it's the mic uses the XLR cable into a Focusrite here. So yeah, but hopefully I can get those issues worked out. Tyler Malone says, thanks, Dad. I love you. And guess what? I love you too, son. Neil says, Jay, nice channel. Thank you for sharing the content. That's awesome. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I try to do my best to keep sharing this content for you guys. So, yeah, once again, I do want to say thanks. Earlier in the stream, we did have a super chat from Chili Dragon. Chili Dragon God L, I believe is the name. So I want to say thank you very much for that super chat. It's greatly appreciated. All of the little super chats, that definitely helps, and kind of helps this channel to keep growing, keep getting better. And it's, from the support this channel gets, it's kind of why I can, get a webcam and start these live streams. Flower wants to know if you should stop smoking now. Yes, yes, just end it. That's great. 400 AGL may need to use a dedicated input for the other mic. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to there as far as dedicated input, but yeah, it's ran through this audio interface. I don't know if you can see it here, mess something up. It's ran with XLR cable into this audio interface, and then from USB. So I'm not sure if it is an issue with the audio interface or if it's an issue with the settings or what's up, but yeah. So yeah, anybody else want to give Flyer some support and say it'd be a great time to quit smoking? It's I think it's great. Um, I've never actually smoked in my life, so I think that for people that have, you can stop smoking. I think it'd be great. So in my OBS is where I need to set it up. Okay, I'll check out that. OBS audio issues are notorious. Okay, well, yeah, I may have to look into some of that, but so far at least it has worked here. So, all right, well, thank you guys so much for all of the support here in this first live stream. I know I've done a phone live stream and may do some of those if something interesting is going on, but I wanted to try to kind of do some live shows that we could schedule. Like I said, I may try to do these 3 times a month. I try to go to the city council meetings that are on Monday nights once a month, so I'll kind of work out around that. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here, being in the chat. Thank you for my wife for being a moderator here, and yeah, thank you for people that have subscribed and checking out the other channels. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, thank you all so much for being a part of this, and remember, if you haven't followed me on social media, that you can check out my social media there, and that way you can follow those. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, so all right guys, well, if that is it, we're going to end this, because I know some of you want to go over to Ken Herring's live stream. If you I assume he's doing one tonight. He usually does on Thursday nights, so definitely check that out. So thank you all so much for being here for this first one. Thank you for the support. I look forward to doing another live show, more chat with you guys. So yeah, I think it'll be great. So as I always end it, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, God bless.